So what vegetable seeds can you plant in July? And that's an interesting question, because a lot of our focus in planting is usually from March through to April, mainly for the seeds. And then we grow these plants on, plant them out, and then wait for them to harvest. But what I've tried to do over the last few years is make my allotments as productive as possible, and therefore look at vegetables that I can have a later harvest from. So in July, there's quite a few different seeds that you can plant out now that will give you a later harvest. And in this video, I'm going to share some of the seeds and the varieties that I'll be planting in July. Salad vegetables are something that you can plant all the way through July and into August and even later, particularly if you've got protection from a greenhouse or a polyhouse. But I've been particularly impressed by two varieties this year. The first one is one that you'll all know is Little Gem. They are a beautiful lettuce. I've got plenty of those at the moment in my polyhouse, and I've been trying to plant those every 3 weeks, but having them so that they're successive planting. Another variety, and these have been amazing this year, are a variety of lettuce called Lakeland. You can see them there. They are really crunchy, beautiful lettuce, and they'll go in as well. Another sowing of those will go into the polyhouse over July. So lettuce are particularly good to plant in July, as are spring onions. Two varieties of spring onions that I grow that are really popular. One of them that you will know, I'm sure, is called White Lisbon. They can go in now, and again I've been doing them like the lettuce every 3 weeks so that I've got a regular supply of spring onions. But this is a variety that I've never grown before, but I've been very impressed with, and there's some of these already growing in the polyhouse, and they are a variety called Ramrod. So they are the spring onions that I've put in. So two varieties of spring onions and two varieties of lettuce, and they'll grow perfectly well whether you start them inside a greenhouse, a polyhouse, or even straight into the ground. Something else that's good to plant straight into the ground in July is peas or mange 2. Now I've already got my first sowing, which should be ready to harvest in about 3 to 4 weeks, so it's good to get another lot in now to give me a second crop. I use a variety called Oregon Sugar Pod, which is a really popular variety. These are mange 2. And they produce really nice crispy pods that are good for stir fries and all other sorts of meals, roasts and those types of things. So I'll put another lot of those in the next week or two, which is right at the beginning of July. Something else you might think about, which can go in most of the year, is spinach. And again, if you use a lot of spinach, it's good to have regular sowings of spinach, so that you can get a regular supply. This is a variety called Samish F1, and again produces really nice green leaves, and that's something that you can plant in July as well. And something you might be surprised at that you can plant in July is cucumber. These are outdoor ridge cucumbers. This is a variety called Market More 76, and I've grown these for years. They produce a huge amount of cucumbers, but July is the very latest you want to put them in, because obviously you want them to harvest before the frost comes. But you can put them in straight into the ground in July. Other things you can plant straight into the ground now are beetroot. And again, if you plant them now into the ground, this will give you a longer supply over the winter period. This is a variety called Renova, and you'll notice these are the thinner type of beetroot, not the round bulb types, and I've grown these for the last few years, and they're really good beetroot, so you could put them in now. Also carrots are also very popular, and something you can put in now straight into the ground. These are a variety called Autumn King 2, and again another really popular variety, so they can go in as well. Things that I could also put in include Swedes. Now I'm not going to put any more Swedes in for myself. I've got already planted a lot that will last me all the way through the winter, but if you have only got a few Swedes, or you want to put another crop in, you can put them straight into the ground now. And there are other things like Swiss chard and other varieties of leaf vegetables that you might think about putting in that I'm not currently growing. Now these seeds that I'm going to show you now are seeds, 3 varieties of different seeds that I've collected myself, and I can't remember what the varieties are. These are climbing French beans, but these will go perfectly well straight into the ground, and they should give you a good harvest, or a later harvest towards the end of September or the beginning of October. So French beans are really good for planting in July. Also, I've got 2 lots of seeds here. They've been given to me by Allotment, friend Andy. One of them is spinach, and that can go in most times of year because it's a very good, hardy and durable plant. The next thing we can put in is spring cabbage. Now, spring cabbage can go straight into the ground, but I like to start mine in little pods and then transplant them. And what I may do this year as well is put mine in the ground inside my new polyhouse. I'm going to do a bit of an experiment to see if they're more durable. But spring cabbage are another good seed that you might think about planting in July to give you a later harvest, definitely through the autumn and into the winter. So as you can see, July can be a really productive month in relation to what you can sow to extend your planting season for a variety of different vegetables. If you've got vegetables that you're growing in July, just put them in the comments below, maybe with the variety, so people can see what you're growing as well. So that's the end of the video. So as you can see, you can keep on planting throughout July. If you like the video, don't forget to give it the thumbs up, and if you want to subscribe to the channel for future videos on how to sow and grow fruit and vegetables and a few recipe ideas, then press the subscribe button, and I'll see you all on the next video.